What are you doing?
Time lapsing and having a beer in the middle of nowhere on a bridge, looking like a nutter.
Well, it never rains, but it pours, as they say. Obviously, you all know we spent quite a lot of money on Hannah this last month or so, and obviously on me a new camera. And have a guess what happened today? I went off to the manor to collect our post, and I know my car's been making a couple of funny noises, obviously after Lee drove it. And I got halfway down Gayton Road, and it made a hell of a noise. It was going from the front wheel, and the front had dropped. I thought, oh my god, what is that? So I managed to limp it back to the marina, but it was horrific. It absolutely stank. I thought the thing was going to go on fire, but I think what's probably happened is it's either my drive shaft, my anti-roll bar, or something like that underneath, because it has dropped slightly down the front. I had noticed that because some of the speed humps around Northampton, I've kind of felt it dragging on them. So I kind of knew something was wrong, but it suddenly let go. So I didn't get to the manor and collect my post, and Christ knows what that bill's going to be, but there you go. Anyway, we obviously didn't do a vlog last week. I did do that little My New Normal thing, and I really enjoyed doing that. And I'll tell you why I haven't done a vlog, because I've always said on here that I'll be absolutely honest. I won't bullshit you. It's because I've been really angry. Yeah, honestly, I've been really angry. And doing that My Normal one actually made me even more angry because of just idiots. I'm very worried about what's going on. I'm not going to turn this one into a political thing, although I did say in the last vlog, am I allowed to carry on doing this? And the consensus was, yeah, carry on doing what I'm doing. But anyway, yes, I'm very annoyed at the human race. I'm losing faith in the human race and their ability to actually seek out the truth. Now, I'm not asking anyone to agree with me, but in that last one on My Normal, the video I did, which was basically just to play with my camera and say what I thought about the situation, not politically, I purposely didn't make it political. I just said this is what I choose. And I have some knobber coming on there calling me a conspiracy theorist and I'm a nutter and we're the scourge of social media. And I thought, you know what, that's starting to get on my tits, that as soon as you say something that's against the narrative, you're instantly called a conspiracy theorist. It's kind of the same thing as if you don't agree with Marcus Rashford being put in the football team, you're a racist, you know, that kind of thing, or you don't take the knee, you're a racist. of calories or alcohol or whatever it might be. You can't have a McDonald's this week. Then the idiots will start to wake up. And as I say, I'm not asking people to agree with me, but what I am saying is I have every bloody right to say what I think. I will say what I bloody think. And that absolute fucking idiot calling me a conspiracy theorist for the last video we did. And he's trying to threaten me, say, well, I'll unsubscribe. Well, fucking unsubscribe, like I really give a shit. I mean, I can't believe these people think that I really care whether they're subscribed or not. Of course, I do love people subscribing, but using that as a thing to try and change what I think, that's not going to work, is it? Anyway, that is my rant over. I thought I'd just tell you what, you know, if I'd done a vlog last week, or even if I'd vlogged a bit more this week, it's Tuesday now, by the way, I would have really gone off on one another, probably lost a lot of you. Probably just because I'd have been too angry, but I know most people who watch this do have some sympathy, and a lot of people I've seen, especially the people who comment, and by far the greatest amount of people pretty much in agreement. Like I said, I'm not looking for agreement, I'm just looking for people to think for themselves, and that's where I'm at on that anyway. So anyway, yeah, so Lee's still not home. I don't know what this week's going to bring. It's been blooming weird, excuse me, it's been weird weather. 1 minute it's beautiful, then it's cloudy and a bit dull, then we've had some thunder sort of rumbles in the background today, but nothing significant. I wish they would have a proper blooming storm, because it's very, very muggy here at the marina. Anyway, I think that's about it. I think it's I'll tell you what, I know that I'm going to be completely immune from COVID, because I had this absolutely brilliant thing for my immune system. It's called Hobgoblin, and I'm telling you, it works. Try it. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. It's getting dark, isn't it, Lee?
Yeah.
Well, it's dark down here. You probably can't even see me. We're off for an evening stroll, aren't we, Lee?
Yeah,
With the old Blackmagic camera. It's the first time I've actually had a stroll along the towpath with it. And I'm just seeing how heavy it is, really, and see how far we can walk with it. We'll probably try and get up to Gnomes Bridge. I've got my tripod and some batteries in my backpack, and obviously some beer, because that's the most important thing. I'm going to let Lee have this camera, and then I can concentrate on my own camera. Bye.
We seem to have gained a dog. He or she just appeared, but I don't know where from. I don't remember this being here. I don't know if it's a weed or what it is. It's quite pretty. Little white things. Well, we've got to Gnomes Bridge, where we normally take our walks, and this is the field we normally go around. I don't know if you can see it as it's getting dark, but it's very overgrown. There's just like a path around the edge. The sheep aren't here, the geese aren't here, so I don't know where they are. We can hear the sheep in the distance, but can't see them. So, I don't know what's going on.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Time lapsing and having a beer in the middle of nowhere on a bridge, looking like a nutter.
Are you time lapsing having a beer?
No, because it's not pointing at me. I'm time lapsing the clouds, see what happens. But it hasn't been a proper sunset, so I'm not really that happy. So I've kind of wasted our time. But at least I know how heavy it all is carrying it, and I'm knackered. Bye.
Hector, don't eat the plants. I don't know if you can see this as it's getting even darker now. But
Hold them against the sky, that's all.
maybe I'll lift them up. Hold on 1 second.
Have you got the lens cap on?
No.
It's funny how you looked.
I thought it was a light.
There you go, look.
Oh yeah, there we
you
go. I thought it was a light background. There's some daisies I've liberated from the countryside to go in our wild flower garden.
You said countryside.
So I'm going to replant them on the marina so we can have some, because I like daisies.
Bye. earth are you doing? Oh,
Replanting my herbs and things that I found.
that you found? She went for a walk and she stole stuff.
Oh, I liberated them from the countryside there for everybody's use.
What is it?
Daisies.
Yeah. What good are they to anyone?
I like them.
Okay, so they're no good to anyone, you just like them.
No, I just
Okay.
like them. Oh, no, I think I'm not on it. I can't
Okay,
remember.
and what's the other big long thing that you got?
I think it's mug something. Wort. It's an insect repellent.
And drugs. Bye. Extreme midnight gardening, I say.
I'm just helping them to be here.
Well, I quite enjoyed last night's little jaunt along the towpath with the camera. It was blooming heavy, I have to say, so I did learn that. It's not something I'd want to carry too far, if I'm honest. Certainly not with the tripod and the extra batteries and the 3 cans of beer. Now, the 3 cans of beer that I put in the rucksack weren't really for drinking. They're actually about the equivalent weight of the other camera I would normally take with me for photo stills. Honest, I promise you. Yeah. And anyway, yeah, so I learned a bit about that yesterday. It shoots brilliantly in low light. Very, very shocked about that. Once you mess around with it in the software afterwards, it's quite amazing. It can see more than I blooming can these days. So yes, I really did enjoy that. I'm not sure whether Lee's plants have survived. I did bet a £4 that a mugwort, or mugwan, or whatever the blooming thing is called, won't survive for a couple of days. Yeah, I reckon that'll be dead in 2 days' time. So, but we're going to have a look in a minute, shall we? Anyway, just to see what's going on with that. Apart from that, what's new? I think I would like to touch on what I said yesterday about protecting my immune system, and that Hobgoblin is doing such a fantastic job. But I have to admit, I'm actually quite worried now, because I've heard there's a new Tetley variant going around, and it's about 90% the same, but not quite as strong. So I thought I'd best take a precaution and protect myself against the Tetley variant. Dilly dilly, everyone. Right, let's go and see if Lee's plant survived. I hope the dog doesn't jump out. Let's have a look. Well, they kind of look okay, I suppose, the daisies. I don't know about the mugwort, whatever it's called, mugwort, I don't know. I bet a £4 that wouldn't survive, so we'll see. Bye. And one other little thing, Derek took me off to the manor today to pick up the post that I couldn't pick up yesterday because the car debacle. And it was the bill from the marina, which I found strange. They could have just handed it to me, but they sent it off to the manor. So, and it's not quite as expensive as I was expecting, so we're okay. We don't have to drink bread and water, and I can afford a few more Tetleys. So that's about that, really. I think that's all, really, for the moment. I might speak to you in a bit. Bye. That's Dave coming along. Beautiful sound from Slow. Wish my engine sounded like that. Cool, the skies are looking a bit dodgy over there, aren't they? And here comes Largo. They're cheating, they've got bow thrusters. He likes a bit of thrusting at a bow every now and again. Well, Hector's still having a good old go at that ostrich bone. He's doing really well. Such a mighty hound with his massive bone. What a magnificent sky, I say. Here's Lee.
freezing. I need a cardigan. Hello, hello, hello.
Lee,
Oh,
what you doing?
I'm taking a leaf out of your book. I'm protecting my immune system from the Doombar variant.
Well, I think we need to protect ourselves against all variants. Bye. Definitely feels like there's a storm coming. Definitely looks stormy to me. There are amazing textures in those clouds, let's be honest. I wonder if there's any gold at the end of that rainbow. Oh, it's disappeared, look, right in front of our eyes almost. Or has it? Lee?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Knitting an octopus.
Is it a paraplegic one?
What?
It's only got 2 legs. Lee, did you make a funny little snorty noise then?
Well done.
Where's the rest of his testicles?
Well, I'm just knitting the second one, so well, I've got 6 more to go, obviously.
Lee, did you break your needles?
Yes, I'm not happy.
You were making some rather naughty noises earlier, weren't you?
Yeah, because I broke the needle, then I was trying to put them on these needles, and then I lost the stitches, and then it came apart, and so I had to undo it, and
Was there some profanity?
quite possibly.
I think you said the C word and the F word. Yes.
Sorry.
Bye.
Bye.
Lee, do you wish you didn't have your seatbelt on?
Oh god, yeah.
What, you do wish you didn't? Obviously illegal. Lee, we're going to Hobbycraft, aren't we?
Yeah,
To get some new needles.
yeah.
Because Lee broke her needles and she can't do her octopusy legs. It's going to be a bit lopsided because 2 of its testicles are bigger than the other 2. Lee?
Yes.
I think this is the first time I've been to Hobbycraft since Muzzlemania.
Yeah, I think so.
Haven't been for ages. Well, they've lost out on my custom, haven't they? It's quite wiggly trying to hold a camera when you're driving so bad. Do you remember when you broke my car, Lee?
It's a wiggly round. I didn't break your car, don't you bloody blame that on me.
Mm.
You get stuffed.
Bye. Right there, Hector. Are we pumping up our tyres, Hector? There, have you got your bingo top on? Eyes down looking.
Oh.
We're going in Hobbycraft. Going to see how many people are still muzzled as well. It's funny how Lee goes, psst, isn't it?
Behave.
I've been told to behave. Bye. Not going to happen. Bye. Lee, every person so far has been muzzled. What the f*** is wrong with people? No, I can't help it, sorry. Bye. Hey, we're doing a vote, aren't we? We need the people to tell us.
I'm gonna win.
Right? Well, you're going to win because you're going to buy it, right? We've got that colour, which I think is all right. But you know what? I think this blue's much nicer. But Lee won't listen. It's for a baby and a tortoise. Not tortoise, octopus. Octopus. Hey, Lee.
Yes.
Lee, look at these. If you bought these ones, you could make a new button for the back of our boat, couldn't
I've
you?
got some of them.
So you're going to knit a new button? Are you? All you have to do is fill it with paper bag, not paper bags, so get soaked, plastic bags, because they're really good for the environment. Bye. Well, I have to say I wasn't actually that shocked. Everyone muzzled. We're at KFC, everybody. Aren't we naughty?
We are.
We've only come here for Hector, haven't we? Because he likes KFC. Because we're not selfish. Bye. Lee, have you started again? Have you? With your new needles and your new rope?
Yeah.
Happy Fridays, everybody. I can't believe the week has come to an end already. It's flown by. I think time does fly by a little bit more when you're older, to be honest with you. It's not like when we're kids. Like summer holidays seem to go on forever. But now 6 weeks is nothing. I think they don't even get 6 weeks anymore. Anyway, I'm digressing. I'd like to do a little call out actually for Bresser. Now, if you don't know who Bresser are, They're the guys who make the weather stations that I like. The one we've got on the boat that measures the wind and all, you know, everything. And it's a really good thing. Now what happened, I don't know whether you saw it on a previous vlog, I can't remember if I vlogged it or not. We hid it on the tunnel going into the, not the paint shop, the other one, which just had a piece of rope going on, caught on there, and the anemometer bit, the propeller thing, flew off and snapped, and of course broke, and I was devastated because you need to know what the wind speed is in life. I'm telling you, life is not the same when you don't know what the wind speed is. So Lee got in touch with them and said, is there any chance, how can we, you know, just get the cups, the anemometer thing, for it, because all that's happened was one snapped off and we don't want to replace the whole 5 or 7 sensors or whatever, we just want the propeller. So they kindly sent us a new one, and they didn't charge us a penny for it. So how good is that? So brilliant to you, Bresser. So if you're going to get a weather station, I'd say get a Bresser, because their customer service is absolutely second to none, and that's quite rare these days, isn't it? So what else have we got to say today? Well, this little hound here, I don't know whether you can see him, he's a little bugger, because you've wrecked my another pair of slippers, haven't you? Shall I show them my slippers? Shall I show them the slippers, what you've done to my slippers? Look at this. This is one of them. Derek will tell you all about Hector and his biting shoes and stuff. And then my other slipper. We're talking about you, Hector. That's got a hole in it there as well. So I've started to trip over in them now. So that's quite funny. So yes, Hector, you owe me another pair of slippers. What do you think about that? Eh? You don't care, do you? I'll get a new pair and you'll destroy them too, won't you? These ones lasted me about, I think, about 3.5 or 4 months. So it's not that bad. I do normally get through about 3 or 4 pairs a year when we've got a dog. Hector, Buddy used to bite them as well, but Hector's far worse. He really does destroy them. Anyway, what else have we got today? Social media. Some of you know if you get on our MeWe group, and if you're not on our MeWe group, go and join it. The link's in the description. And something I do want to say actually about the MeWe before I move on is the Hannah the Narrowboat MeWe group isn't really just for Hannah the Narrowboat, if you understand what I mean. We'd never wanted it to be set up as all about us. It was about having a community with the other boaters and people who are just interested in it, and to post their own stuff and have their own little community, because obviously when you go over to a new network you haven't got all your family and friends on there. So we thought, well, if we did that and had one place for us all to go, then you can all talk nonsense and do whatever you like. And like I say, it doesn't have to be to do with Hannah the Narrowboat. It could just do with boating or life in general. Steer a little bit away from politics. Say the odd thing like I do, but we won't turn it into a left or a right wing echo chamber or anything like that. So that's that one. I've forgotten where I was going now. Oh yeah, social media. As you've seen, we've got some new little banners through that video. I say, do any of you guys want us to follow you? Because we don't know who a lot of you are. So we quite like Instagram. That's probably my favourite. I haven't been posting massive amounts of that, because I haven't done so much photography over the last few weeks, because obviously having the cinema camera. But I will start doing a bit more of that. It's a bit horrible today, so I probably won't go out today. But yeah, we're going to be a bit more active on Instagram. Now, if you've got an Instagram account and would like us to follow you, then let us know. Put it in the comments below. Same for Twitter. If you've got a Twitter account, again, we don't know who you are on Twitter. We don't follow everyone back when we just get a request, if you know what I mean, because we don't know who they are. But if you put it in the comments of this video what your Twitter handle is, then we'll go take a look and follow you. Yeah, so definitely join our MeWe. Definitely join Instagram if you haven't got Instagram. I love Instagram. I just love Instagram. So yeah, follow us on Instagram. I'll follow you back on that if you take photos. I won't follow you back if you don't do photos, obviously. And I think that's about it for now. So I think that's all we've got to say. Hector, are you going back to sleep again? Hector didn't get up till 11 o'clock today. Honestly, well, he went for his walk early with Lee, and then Lee just threw him on the bed. I got up, I don't know, about 8:30, something like that, and he didn't get up till 11. And now he's going back to sleep here. Bye. Well, I'm a bit of a gobshite, because what I actually meant to say when I was talking about social media is that I've actually completely deleted my Facebook account. So I won't be on the Hannah the Narrowboat group there anymore, so that's dead really. So get yourselves over to MeWe. Now, a lot of you probably know why I dumped Facebook if you follow our other social media. I was sick of all the COVID messages. I was sick of all the propaganda on there, and there's been a lot of stuff come out about I think it was, well, I'm not going to say because we'll turn this into another rant, but anyway, I've got rid of Facebook, and I couldn't be happier, to be honest with you. I'm going to make more of an effort on MeWe and obviously Instagram once we get some nice weather, because it's raining again. So, and I don't want to go out in the rain and take photos really, although sometimes you get really nice photos in the rain. I might take my video camera out if it sort of calms down while it's wet. Anyway, I digress. That's all I wanted to say really. So anyway, I'll see you later. Goodbye. Nice weather for ducks. I'm glad I went out a little bit earlier to take a few photos. Oh dear, and I left the hatch open. It's a bit moist in the kitchen, bye. Well, I think that's just about the end of this vlog. I would like to do a few more of those little short films, you know, like the one I did that was My Normal. I know that had a certain message in it, but I've had a couple of ideas, but I wondered if some of you had any ideas what I could do. I've had one idea about how it is that a lot of you lot probably think this is an alternative lifestyle, but I kind of see your lifestyle as alternative to mine, and I kind of want to get that across in some little story or something along those lines. So if you guys got any ideas for some nice short little movies I can do with my camera, you know, nice and arty-farty, and then let us know. Obviously it has to be something that I can actually do, so it has to be something from around here. Probably has to be something to do with boats or our type of lifestyle, or maybe something about a close by village or anything like that, I suppose. Remember, I haven't got my car at the moment, so it can only be from a couple of miles away from Gayton. I hope the wind hasn't got this big, because it's blooming getting windy now. I tell you, we're having all the seasons all in a day. Bye. Have a lovely week. See you soon. And this time I suppose I'd better close the hatch, or else it's going to rain again probably in a minute, and I'll get in trouble if it gets even wetter. Oh yeah, and don't forget to like and subscribe our video. I never say that, do I? But it does help the channel, and I know that half of you lot that don't that do watch it aren't actually subscribed, so hit that subscribe button, you nutters. Bye.